The Empire expected Earth to fall in 7 minutes. 7. Their war doctrine said no species had ever survived a full planetary assault. Their dreadnoughts hung above Earth like executioners. Their warriors sharpened their blades, ready to carve their victory. But the moment they fired their opening salvo, the planet answered. A golden shield erupted across Earth's atmosphere, rippling like a rising supernova, swallowing the blast whole. The Empire's admirals froze. What weapon is that? This world is primitive. This should not be possible. But deep below the surface, an old bunker roared to life. Humans, once thought weak, fractured, and alone, were waking up ancient machines the Empire had never even imagined. And in the darkness, Commander Eric Hale whispered, "If they want a war, we'll give them extinction." Cut to black.
The bunker beneath Old Chicago shook as the shield fully stabilized. Old-world consoles glowed alive. Air filtration groaned. Dust drifted like falling snow. Commander Eric Hale stood before a relic older than the Empire itself, the Relay Core. "Shield integrity," he asked. "Unbroken," said Tech Sergeant Lyra. "It absorbed their full dreadnought barrage." Eric nodded once. "Good. They'll fire again." Above them, the Empire reformed its formation, preparing the second strike. Eric pulled the activation lever on the relay core, and a deep pulse surged upward into space, a transmission encoded in the oldest human language. "This is Earth. We are not conquered." Empire comms lit up with panic. "Rebel transmission detected. Unknown technology. Intercept impossible. What is this species?" And for the first time, the Empire hesitated.
High above the planet, the Empire's flagship, Valora's Spear, adjusted its position. Admiral Kaylor, armored in ceremonial warplate, stared at Earth with disbelief. "A primitive world?" he growled. "Yet it dares resist." His second-in-command bowed. "Shall we deploy the Titan Lance, Admiral?" Kaylor clenched his jaw. "No, we bombard until nothing remains. Honor demands they break." Armadas shifted. Cannons charged. The Empire unleashed a second bombardment, 3 times stronger than the first. The golden shield flashed, flickered, but held. In the bunker, alarms screamed. Eric stood unflinching. "Maintain shield routing. Let them waste their energy." Tech Sergeant Lyra swallowed. "They're hitting us with enough firepower to melt moons." Eric's voice was steel. "We're humans. Don't compare us to moons." The Empire's second barrage failed, and the galaxy felt the tremor of fear.
In the heart of the bunker, Eric opened a sealed chamber. Inside, 6 dormant war frames, human exosuits from humanity's Golden War era. Operation Lazarus. "What are those?" Lyra whispered. Eric typed a command into the console. The bunker trembled as reactors fed power into the machines. "Humanity's original contingency plan," Eric said. "If Earth was ever attacked again, these were meant to awaken." One by one, massive armored suits lit up, helms glowing like newborn stars. Eric ran his hand across one of the metal plates. "The Empire thinks we're weak. Let's remind them why our ancestors ruled the stars." Above them, satellites began reactivating. old human weapons turning their targeting arrays toward orbit. The Empire noticed. "Admiral, unknown weapons powering up on the surface." Kahlor stiffened. "Destroy them, now."
The Empire dropped shock troopers, elite warriors meant to breach the planet's defenses. Pods crashed across the Midwest. Warriors emerged in gleaming silver armor, blades humming with plasma. But Eric was ready. He activated the Sentinel grid. Old Earth defense satellites spun, locked on, and fired. Blue-white spears of light tore through the sky, cutting the first wave of invaders before they touched the ground. Eric watched the orbital feed. Target confirmed. 10 dropships destroyed. 4 more incoming. Lyra exhaled in disbelief. "We're winning?" "For now," Eric said, "but the Empire hasn't shown its real fangs yet."
On the Empire flagship, panic finally cracked through discipline. Reports poured in. Human planetary shield, unknown energy matrix. Human orbital weapons, decades ahead of our models. Human resistance leader, unmatched tactical ability. Kahlor slammed his fist into the holotable. "They are precursors," an officer stammered. "Ancient humans, the ones from the Forbidden Archives." Kahlor's eyes widened. No, that was only legend. But the archive confirmed it. Humanity was one of the first star-dominant species, believed extinct. They were not extinct. They were angry, and they were fighting on home soil.
Eric finally activated the final piece of Operation Lazarus, the Aegis Cannon. A weapon buried beneath the Rocky Mountains, sealed for 50,000 years. The ground rumbled, mountains cracked, a massive cannon rose like a metallic titan. Eric's voice echoed across the bunker. "Lock on to their flagship." The Empire scrambled. "Admiral, a planet-based superweapon is targeting us." Kahlor stood tall, refusing to retreat. "We are the Empire. We do not." The Aegis cannon fired. A golden beam carved through space, ripping half the Imperial escort fleet apart in one shot. The flagship survived, barely, shields flickering, hull bleeding plasma. Kahlor stared at Earth in horror. "This is not a primitive world. This is a monster."
The Empire's remaining ships retreated to defensive distance. Never before had they been pushed back by a single planet. Kahlor opened a channel to Earth. "This is Admiral Kahlor of the Imperium. State your demands, human." Eric stepped into the holo feed, eyes cold. "My demand is simple," he said. "Leave our skies, or I finish what my ancestors started." Kahlor swallowed hard. He felt something he had never felt before. Fear. "He will consider your terms." The channel closed. The Empire retreated into lunar orbit, wounded and uncertain. Lyra looked at Eric. "Sir, did we just win?" Eric didn't answer. He stared at the stars, at the space where more Imperial fleets would eventually arrive, and he whispered, "No, we just told the galaxy we're alive."